Well, it has been just under 3 months since Portland's new form of government started operating fully, and the new city council is figuring out what they do and don't have power over. Now, one of the ways we're seeing this play out is in the debate over the expansion of the Zenith Energy terminal in Northwest Portland. The project has a lot of opposition, including from some members of city council, but their powers, or lack thereof, are being put on display. They tried a Hail Mary this week, voting to ask Portland Mayor Keith Wilson to investigate Zenith. Earlier this year, the city approved a land use compatibility statement for Zenith's terminal. That's where Zenith stores crude oil for shipment. It's part of the critical energy infrastructure hub, which is built on land that experts say will liquefy during a large earthquake, posing a major threat to the environment. The council held listening sessions on the permit back in January, and a lot of people opposed the permit, but the city approved it anyway, which upset several councilors. The city says it was an administrative duty. They had to sign off as long as the proposal complied with land use regulations, and it was out of council's hands. And that's different than the old system of government. Back in 2021, Dan Ryan, who was also commissioner at the time, was able to order the permitting department to deny Zenith. But now, that's only up to the mayor. The city council isn't letting it go, though. And on Wednesday, they passed a resolution asking the mayor to investigate Zenith for any violations of their franchise agreement with the city, and if warranted, to cancel the agreement, meaning Zenith would not be able to operate within city limits. Councilor Mitch Green introduced the resolution.
Zenith Energy appears to have violated its franchise agreement by failing to remain in compliance with the laws, applicable state and local laws. For example, failing to disclose its unpermitted activities with the city and the DEQ, as well as violating local lobbying rules. So to restore the public trust, we must investigate this franchise agreement. The mayor alone has the authority and the duty to do this, and provide council with the options for remedy if that agreement is found to be in violation.
Zenith's permit was nullified last year when they expanded operations without telling the city. And now opponents are accusing them of backroom dealing with city staff to get it back. The resolution does not revoke the permit approval. Again, they don't have that power, but it directs Mayor Wilson to pause all current actions with Zenith while the investigation is underway. It also directs the city to disclose all communication between city staff and Zenith and asks the city auditor to investigate how the city handled Zenith's application. But again, the council doesn't have that power. It's just a request. But Mayor Wilson said he would comply.
I would honor your voice and set up an investigation. How that looks, I appreciate the conversation and I appreciate the spirited discourse. The one thing that I give pause to is defaulting to trust. It's our relationship is between council and the administration, which is manifested based on the mayor and the city administrator. I would prefer that the outline be clear to direct me to clearly determine where in the administration malfeasance, mistrust, misinformation may be found so we can find it and address it.
11 of the 12 city councilors approved the resolution. Only Steve Novick voted against it. He said the resolution went too far by implying that certain city staff members were, quote, liars.